Good morning, YouTube traders. How are you? Rick here with Hit and Run Candlesticks. It is, well, we're about to go live in the trading room, and I want you to know that you're still invited to join us in our members-only trading room. It's been open for, this will be the third day, but this will be the last day for a while. So please, if you're able to catch this YouTube video, check down below in the texting part of it, and you'll see a link in there for our live trading room. Just click on that link, come on in, and we'll see you here. All right, I'm going to cover some charts here just a sec, so hang tough. I'll be right back, all righty? There we go. Okay. All right. We're all at the office now. Good morning, everybody. Today's Thursday, August 10th, 2023. And yeehaw! That's all I can say is yeehaw. The market has been somewhat, well, for me personally, it's been rotten. I mean, I've made some money here and there, nothing to brag about. Still holding some positions, nothing to brag about. And well, it's because the market is kind of sad, actually. The market is not full-fledged bearish, but it's not bullish by any stretch of the imagination. I've got one of our dark charts up that has the SPY up here, and you can clearly see that price is underneath the trend indicator, and you can see that by the red dots. See those red dots right there? That's the beauty of that little indicator that we have here. Anytime price is above it, the dots are green. Anytime it's below it, the dots are bearish or red. So to me, this is bullish and this is bearish. Then I come down here, and I love this tool. Right here, it's T2123 is the name of it, and you can see that the 15-minute is quite bearish, and this is quite bearish. We need to turn up and show some strength, and right now I'm thinking it needs to be above that level right in here. Here's the hourly. This might be a little easier to follow. It's not as quick, but it's a little more stable maybe. And we've we lost our bullishness back here. Tried to gain it back and just couldn't do it. And we've just been trickling downhill ever since. So I don't see how this market is turning bullish just yet. So we're still in this bearish attitude in the market. Now that doesn't mean that something can't happen today. And let me get my crayon out here. Where is it? Whoops. Try that again. Huh. What's going on? Oh, there you go. You got to push the right buttons. Good morning. So it doesn't mean that today we can't, do something like that. That's very possible. And if it does, okay, that will turn the market bullish. We still need those charts that we want to trade to turn bullish, which there's no doubt they will. If this was to happen today, what we've got here is a bearish candle, and then all of a sudden we have these 3 down and 3 up. We could get a rising method. Now, I'm being a little hopeful here. I have to admit, being a little hopeful. It could happen. But until it does, we are still in a bearish downtrend. If we go look at FNGU, there we go, FNGU, that's just trickling to the downside. I love this chart. It takes into account all the big players, the Microsofts, the Apples, the Googles, the Teslas, Netflix. It takes those into consideration. And those are the big stocks. Those are the stocks that will turn you around. Those are the stocks that will sink you. And right now, they're overwhelmingly leaning to that bearish side. Now, that could change. I have this red line here of 166, and it just matches up with this low right there. What date is that? in June, late June. If we close below that line, I'm fearful that we're going to come down a little bit more. Now, what's likely to happen if that happens is we have some rallies in there and, move south. So we want to be careful with this. This is an important area. Are we going to turn up, or are we going to go down, or maybe just hobble along sideways? And that's going to be important. The reason I talk about the market, and the reason I always talk about the market first, is I happen to think it's probably the most important thing out there. Because any trade you're trading, if you're trading a trade long and the market is short, you're going against the wind. And you're walking uphill. Why would you want to do that? If the market is long, so like right here, if the market is long and you're trading short, well, you're walking uphill. So, it just doesn't make sense. This is why I always think it's important to take a look at the market and decide what direction you want to trade. So, with that said, let's take a look at a few charts, okay? So the whole purpose right now this morning, I think, is follow the trend. Follow the trend is what the whole purpose of today is. So let's look at jets. If you're thinking about going long jets, I have to ask why. Just bottom picking, which, by the way, if that's your answer, that's okay. But that's all it is. There's nothing in this chart that suggests jets is about to go long. On the other hand, jets look short. Downtrend. Now, here's where some people say, well, it's been down long enough. Isn't it? Shouldn't it be about to turn? It's been down, 5, 10, 15 days or so. It's about time for it to turn up. Okay, I'm not going to argue that, but about time. About time is about that big. So we don't want to take that guess, because that's all it would be, is a guess. And that's your window. Let's do something like this. Let's take that window that was about that size, and let's tighten that window up to about that size. And all we have to do is wait for the chart pattern to turn. So what we're going to do is we're putting in a flat bottom now. So potentially we could see one candle move up, or we could just kind of stroll along to the right here and make a slight rally, just, kind of up. Now we've got something to work with. But right now in jets look short to me, okay? Still short. QCOM, let's take a look at QCOM here. QCOM looks short. Had some people yesterday comment on this short, looking at short. Had one person send me a note, and they're thinking about buying it long. What did I think about that? Well, I didn't think too much of that, clearly. We're in a downtrend. Let the trend change. Let the trend do this right here. Let it go from red dots to green dots. And then you can shop for your entry. An entry will be something like, let's turn up and let's pull back. And then what happens is, there it is, your entry can be in this area with, bull stepping in. So yeah, you give up that little piece in there, but it's a safer trade. I truly believe that's a safer trade. Right now, the sellers still control it, still moving down. On top of that, we still have the market moving down. And that is a problem. Now, you can see pre-market, we're trying to lift up here. That doesn't mean that we're going to pop up. We could. Again, the takeaway today is follow the trend. The second takeaway is have some patience. Let the chart set up. Remember, our goal here is to make money, not trade. Two different things. Okay? And I will admit, as I was looking for charts this morning, the charts there's some rotten charts out there. I mean, there's some good-looking charts, but they're not doing anything. Walmart. Now, we did close out our Walmart yesterday. Took, some positive money, a burger worth maybe. But here, we're trying to come back. So I'm very interested in coming back into Walmart right in here. Very interested. XOM is looking good. Here, XOM has gone from this third bar back. We've gapped up, and now we're putting an inside day. So what I'm looking at is for XOM to launch off this area. It could bounce around for a couple of days. That's possible. And it could just start taking off. Either way, I'm going to be looking at XOM. And then I'm going to be looking at to come up and fill that gap up there. Something like that. Let's see here. ABBV. I like ABBV. A lot of us bought this yesterday. See the trend? That's what we want, the trend. And then the chart pattern is where we've gapped up and this nice sideways consolidation and kind of a J hook on the daily. So let's do this. There we go. So we come down. You can see that the J hook there. There's the part of the J. If we pull this into the 2-day chart, it starts to flatten this out a little bit. 3-day chart flattens it out. 4-day, 5-day. And there we go. Now, on the 5-day chart, we've got ourselves here a Fig Newton chart pattern. Fig Newton chart pattern is when you've got a bullish candle, not so bullish, and bullish. Notice the trend we're in. It's little. It just started. It's little, but it's green, and the T-line is over the green. So, ABBV is the one we bought in yesterday. We'll see how that goes. We'll monitor that. Hey, I'm about out of time. Hey, good morning, Sean, CJ, Paul, Steve, Ty. We'll see you guys all bottom of the hour when the market opens up, okay? Happy Thursday to everyone. Let's have some fun. Remember, our job here is to make money, not overtrade, okay? Follow the trend. You guys take care. Bye-bye.